Cleveland steel tool ironworkers are versatile machine tools for large and small fab shops. Every operator should read and understand all the safety stickers and be thoroughly familiar with the safety procedures outlined in the manual supplied with each machine. Follow all instructions and safety labels. We will use a Cleveland Steel Tool 55-ton ironworker for this demonstration, but the maintenance and safety of all Cleveland Steel Tool ironworkers is similar. In this video, we will cover general ironworker safety, punch safety, shear safety, and then machine maintenance. The machine is manufactured for use by able-bodied and able-minded operators. Do not operate machinery when tired or under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Always wear eye protection and appropriate protective clothing when operating an ironworker. All CST machines are single-operator, multiple-station machine tools. Only one operation on one station may be performed at one time. Use the machine only for its intended operation. Ensure that all the guards, hold-downs, covers, and stripper assemblies are in place and properly adjusted prior to starting the machine. Do not remove guarding. Keep away from moving parts during operation. Never exceed the capacities of the machine or tooling as described in the ironworker specifications or listed at each tooling station. Never punch or shear stacked material. Keep the machine clean and clear from obstructions, including dirt, burrs, slugs, and chips. Make sure the material being worked is properly supported. Unplug or lock out, tag out the machine while performing maintenance. Turn the ironworker off when not in use. The punch station allows the operator to punch round and shaped holes in a matter of seconds. The material thickness should not exceed the punch diameter being used. Do not stack material. For multiple pieces, punch each piece separately. Make sure the punch and die are matched for the thickness and type of material being punched. The punch determines the hole size and is marked with the size of the punch. The die must be larger than the punch to allow the punch to pass through the material and the die. It is recommended that punches and dies are stored as matched sets. Recommended die clearance varies depending on the type and thickness of material being worked. Consult your manual or call Cleveland Steel Tool to be sure you have optimal die clearance. The punch should always be aligned in the center of the die hole. This alignment should be checked periodically during punching cycles and after each tooling change. Also make sure that the other ironworker workstations are clear. Shaped tooling should always be provided with an alignment keyway or spot to prevent misalignment of the tooling during punching operations. The punch stem holding the punch is keyed and the die holder is equipped with a set screw to align and lock the die in place. The punch stripper guard should be above the workpiece and securely fastened just high enough to allow easy movement of the material below the punch. The stripper must be evenly spaced on both sides of the punch to prevent the material from being pulled through the stripper. Periodically check to make sure the punch remains tightened on the punch stem. Never try to make a half cut or nibble with any punch and die set that is not made for doing this type of operation. Nibbling will cause the punch to side load, which could cause the punch to fracture and or hit the bottom die. Special nibbling tools can be manufactured. If possible, use a couple drops of oil on the punch to aid in stripping. Capacities for angle shearing are listed in the operator's manual and at the shearing station of the ironworker. Do not exceed these capacities. Clear the machine of any tools or debris prior to shearing. When using the angle shear or the flat bar shear, be sure to adjust the hold downs to firmly lock the material being sheared into place. Clear your hands from the work area and activate the machine. Do not make partial cuts. Partial cuts may jam the machine and cause personal injury. Never make cuts on material that is shorter than the hold down can accommodate. Attempting to shear shorter pieces without the aid of the hold down will jam the machine, causing permanent damage to the machine and may result in personal injury. Do not attempt to shear stacked material. For machines equipped with a notching station, it is imperative that the cut is performed with a minimum of 2 support blades under the notching tool. Never leave a powered machine unattended. Turn the machine off before walking away. Grease all guides and pins daily. The grease fittings are on the front of the machine and, depending on your model, may have up to 19 grease points. Periodically clean the Ironworker with compressed air and a soft cloth. Remove slugs, dirt, grime, and filings. Check tooling for wear. Are punches or blades chipped or worn? Check alignment and clearance on the punch station. Replace the external oil filter after the first 30 hours of use and every 1,000 hours thereafter. Change the hydraulic fluid every 5,000 hours. By following these guidelines, your Ironworker should provide you with years of reliable performance.